Guys, it's a cold one this morning. Anyway, I had to get a little bit of earlier start than usual. It's in the low 20s here, and I'm in Belmont, Arizona. Whew, not too far from Flagstaff. Usually Flagstaff's my go-to move, but I had an issue last night. My wipers stopped working in the middle cycle, so not only didn't they work, they were blocking my view. So I didn't want to take a chance to get up in the higher elevations with Flagstaff, and just thought it was safer to shut down a little bit earlier. Anyway, got some new fuses. I took the fuel panel off. I checked it with a test light, so I confirmed it is a bad fuse. So real simple, and just in case this happens to one of you guys, you kind of know a little bit what to do. All right. Basically, again, you need a test light because that's the best way to check. And on the back of each fuse, there's two little tiny metal spots while the fuse is still inside the fuse box. So what it does is it helps you check them. And I'll try to do a little bit better job than this, but let's see. No, this one's my bad one, and if you can see, the inside's a little like burnt, little spot there. And if you see to the edge there, right where the number is, on each side of the number, there's a tiny little metal spot. And if you use a test light like this, you plug one end to ground anywhere on the vehicle, make sure it's a good ground. And then what you do is you touch each side. One side is supposed to light up regardless if the fuse is good or not. One side should always light up. Now, you may need the key ignition in the on position because it's an accessory that doesn't work when the vehicle is off. So if you're getting positive, or the light lights up on one side, it's supposed to light up on the other side. So if it only lights up on one side, of the fuse and not the other, that's a clear indication that fuse is 99.9.999 bad, okay? So now to spot your correct fuse, on mine it was actually on the back of the panel, and it made it easier where I accessed it. What you do is you look up the accessory here. Sorry, it's just not perfect. And you find the number that locates the fuse. And then right next to the location number, it tells you the correct fuse, which was 25. And that's the correct one that was in there. So it just happened to blow. So here's what the inside of the fuse box looks like. It's on top of the dashboard here of the Volvo. And what you have to do is you have to remove this panel, and you have to be very, very careful because one side is got clips that will break off, okay, and then the other side just pops out. So you want to be careful so you don't damage and break them, okay? So it looks like somebody might have already done that. Darn it. But it was still snug in there, so it was no issue. But you want to pry away towards the windshield, that area there. That's where you want to pry, and it'll lift up, and then you get the rest of it off. Okay, let's go ahead and get this fuse changed. You see where the position is right now. Give me a second. I'm gonna put it on pause, and let's see if we can get it to work. Hold on. Okay, guys, I just put the new fuse in. It's in the correct spot, secure. Now we got to take the keys, put it in ignition. Yeah. Now, the wiper is in the off position. I'm just going to turn the key, and that should move it. There it goes. So now we're going to test it to turn it on, and we're going to shut it off. Perfect. So, guys, it was a simple fix. Maybe not so simple for everybody, but, you want to avoid having to take it to the mechanic every time. So this is electrical, like 101. Got to have a test light. Very good. Okay. You can check a lot of things with that. and know about where to connect again on the back of the fuse, where the number of the amperage is. Tap each side of it, make sure there's power going on. If there's no power on both sides, that means there's no current going to it. So if the key was forward and it powered as if the vehicle was running and the wiper was not getting connection there, then you know you got a more greater situation. You got a short somewhere else, maybe a power motor for the wipers. Anyway, it was a good solution. Hope this was helpful for you. Again, this is a Volvo 760 VNL and 2020 model. So again, you want to be real careful with that panel. Pry closest to the windshield and prop it off. Now, if your vehicle is different than mine, try to see if there's another video about checking the fuse on your particular year, model, and make. Okay? God bless you, and keep it safe between the lanes, and have a DOT-free day. Now I can.